Hello everyone, and welcome to another Modtastic episode of Minecraft. Today, as I said at the end of last time, we would be making a mob spawner using the mining turtles, which I went ahead and got 2 of. And I just need a few more things, and then we can get started. Basically, I have done quite a bit in programming this thing, so I can do a bit of stuff with it, really. This is going to be very cool. Very slow, but very cool. I also had to set it on peaceful because any creature stepping in front of this thing will mess it up. So without further ado, let us head toward this sandy area and set it up. I won't show you the entire process of it digging out and everything because, well, for one, I don't want to get in there and then accidentally mess it up. But I have a second turtle that starts from the same area, and we'll create a little observation room. Yeah, okay. Let's just find a good place to set this up. Then I'll be setting up things so nothing can fall in and harm anything. Here seems like a good place. Good as any, right? Right. So I got this alchemical chest, which its recipe is... It's not what I wanted. Oh well. There we go. The alchemical chest with shape crafting. It takes the conveyance dusts, a diamond, a chest, and conveyance dusts are a bit different to make. But pretty much all this is I want to keep everything that these things will be making, so there we go. Just making a little pathway so that it'll So I'm going to place my main one here, facing that way. My other one here. Those are nice and ready to go. Just build up one more, just in case. What it's going to do, it's just going to dig down, then it's going to dig a big hole in the ground with channels and everything. Then whenever its inventory is full, it's going to come back up, spew everything out onto this obsidian pipe, which is going to carry everything and drop it into this chest. So, but the program does have a few things it needs. For the first step, not marble, I want sand. I check for... Need a lot more cobblestone than I have. Hold on, I'm gonna go get more cobblestone. Okay, so I got everything I needed, and then built a nice little cage so nothing could get in here and mess up my little robots. I could use red net to prevent them from getting messed up, but that would require setting up 3 computers with wireless technology to... Yeah, and I really didn't want to do that, but everything's set up. I created two programs and an API. The API just takes care of keeping track of its position, and in case something is in front of it, just waiting until something's not in front of it. So yeah, this one right here is going to build the observatory area, and this is mob observer. I'm going to hit enter, and it's going to run off. It's going to do its own thing way out there. This one is going to build the actual mob spawner area. I'll still have to go in there and I also have to go down in there and set all the channel ways, which is why I'm actually building the observatory area in the first place. See, what it's doing right now is it's actually checking. Uh-oh. Let me out. 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 It's actually checking on the walls for gravel or sand, and that sound means it found something. No, maybe it's just digging. Okay. Either way. There we go. Those are gonna dig a giant hole. This one way over here. You can see it on the map. It's gonna build a giant hole. Which I can put stairways down. It's gonna build the observatory area, and then, yeah. This will be epic. I will have to place the walls of it myself, and I'm actually gonna go make a door, so maybe by the time I get back, yeah, my kingdom's gonna be over there somewhere. Then I'm gonna probably use progenitors, I think they're called, from industrial craft to just make my area a giant lush kingdom with vegetation and everything like that, and be like, mushroom. Gotta have my mushroom. I don't know if the rats will spawn or not. I haven't seen any on peaceful mode. So I'm gonna plug up the rest of that just in case. But I need to get some wood. I don't think I have any. Which means I'm gonna have to make some. Oh well. That is simple enough, as long as this hasn't forgotten everything again. Which I hope it hasn't forgotten everything again. Oh, there's everything. Okay. Okay then. Maybe because I was in offline mode earlier. Alright, so I need some wood. Need a lot of wood. And I need a lot of planks. Then is the fences already programmed in here? Nope. Okay. They are programmed to stick. Nope. Now I can get some sticks. That makes that recipe so much easier. And a door. And I have glass. I need some cobblestone. There we go. Wait, did I just... Yes, I did. Silly me. I really do enjoy this mod here. The equivalent exchange mod. Ow. Everything is just so useful. Previously useless materials now have use. Nope, don't have them. Okay. Run. Run as fast as you can. Yeah, this is not as exciting considering I'm... Where's that hole? I'm gonna plug up this hole. I'm gonna plug up this hole. And that's just continuing to dig a big hole. Hasn't given anything yet, or... Can't really see anything. Probably a good thing. It's way down there. Let's go check on the observatory. Maybe need to build some torches. Oh, it's done. Now this wall here will be the edge of the thing, so it'll replace all of that. So I can prevent it from replacing having a door there, having the glass here. Now I have a nice little observatory. It will put cobblestone right here because that my other one is programmed to fill in any holes it finds, which it'll count those as holes, so it won't. It'll fill those in. However, I will fill that in. And lag. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some torches and light up the place and maybe fill in these holes. Is that a cave? Ooh. What's in here? No monsters. Not as exciting, actually. I'll explore this when I have monsters. Anyway. That is doing good. Well, that is done, actually, but still. What was that block? Oh, I think that's more sandstone. Okay. I have so many... Should have returned some things. Yep, see, it dumped the sand and the gravel that I gave it. Huh, maybe it didn't find any gravel and didn't replace any. Oh, well, that's still a good check, just in case, because if you find gravel down at that bottom layer, you dig into it, it's just gonna... Yeah. My API also has scripts for, like, if you're digging, it checks to see if gravel fell and continues digging until there's nothing in front of it, which is rather useful. Oh, here's my other hole. Okay. Well, I think that's good enough for now. I will go down to the observatory and watch how this goes. I'll come back and check on this later. Okay. So when I start seeing things down in my little observatory, I will start recording it. Be right back. Hello again, everyone. It has been 4 hours since I started this program. Get some more light in here. And you can see that it has indeed been digging the channels and everything that I wanted. I just saw it go off to the distance just over there. Hold on. Don't want to step in front of it because that can mess it up, but for now, I want the crystal. There it is. I'll probably come through and mine some of this stuff out too as well. But it's going up the side of the wall. It's turning and going up the side of the wall because I have a program to check to make sure that all the gaps are filled, which is a nice handy feature. Oh, 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 oh. It's going back up to dump off another load. So yeah. But right now it's about halfway done with the mob spawner. Get some light down here. Because this is a 62 by 62 mob spawner, which means there's an earth crystal over there. Whoop, there it goes again. So yeah, this is really useful. I'll grab that when I have more inventory space. Right now I'm just setting up lights and everything, and I'll go down there and set up the water pathways soon. I just need to clear my inventory. I was in the process of crunching a whole bunch of this stuff down to diamonds that it was giving me. So yeah. This will be my mob spawner. It's kind of epic. That, however, is a tainted crystal, which I already have one in my inventory, so I need to get another one. Here we are. I'm not really going to leave these pathways in. They're just here so I can move around. So I'm guessing you probably all knew that. So yeah. Took me 2 days to finish programming a program that was able to do this. It's all highly simple commands. It's just getting the logic down to so it'll do what you want to do. I could have programmed it so much easier too, if I just set it so that we just end up spilling everything on the floor, but you know, since I have equivalent exchange, everything is valuable. There we are. My mob spawner area is all nice and lit. So yeah. This makes me happy. If you want, I can release the programs I'm using. And that would make anyone making a mob spawner's lives so much easier, because While this is digging all of these out, you can be up there doing other things, which is what I have been doing. I just come down to check on this and I noticed I could see it in the window. But yeah, it's turning, then checking on the walls, making sure everything, the entire area is covered up. And that's where the mob elevator is going to be. Which when I mean it finished halfway, it actually finished halfway. So yeah. This is looking pretty good so far. Cover this back up. And then, yeah. We'll have fun with that. At some point. I'm going to go look at more equivalent exchange stuff. So I have no clue what the energy collector is supposed to be. And I want to go find out. Who's with me? Huzzah! There we are. Yeah. That's gonna take all night to finish. One thing I noticed is if you save and shut off your world, the computers will forget what program they're running. So you literally have to leave your Minecraft running until your program is done, unless you want to edit the program, which mine is actually easy to do if you know how it's built. So yeah, you'd have to edit the program to make it think that it's starting somewhere else further down the line, because I can upload the program for y'all to look at, and I can upload a series of me explaining the program. But yeah, I'll do that if y'all want it one. The program is kind of complex. So yeah. I'm just going to continue grinding down some of these and then I'll be right back. Hello again everyone, and it's time to start building on the channels for this. Now I won't show you building all of them because there's quite a few. I've also replaced the torches that I had up here with these glowstone lamps that I grinded down a few diamonds and coals and all this other neat stuff in order to get. And I actually have a red power line going in under here, but you can't see it because I have panels that are gonna cover that. But anyway, the basics of the mob spawner is, other than those are now controlled by a light switch, which means they can be turned off, which means my mob spawner now has an on-off switch. You don't really want spiders spawning because they will clog up this version of the mob spawner. And from what I've read on how to do that is you don't want a 2 by 3 area of flat stone and smooth surface for it to spawn on. So if you do something like that and keep alternating, no, not there, that, then keep alternating so there's not a 2 by 3 area for them to spawn on. And then that's the reason why this is 3 high right here, so the other monsters can just and then eventually fall down into the water pathways. So you want basically a pattern going so there's not a 2x3 area anywhere on your map. And then they have all these nice blocks to spawn on, and they can just walk around and fall down. Anyway, and you build this kind of pattern on all of them, so you don't want spiders clogging up your system. So yeah. Then what you have to do is build the water pathways that carry them to that center hole up there. So you want water pathways going that way, all the way bringing it to that center point. Now I've seen a cool trick thanks to another guy on YouTube, Monkey Farm is his name. I believe this is where I saw the trick. But what you do in order to get... By the way, this is very sign intensive. If you notice, I have multiple of these bags. They're just filled with signs. Anyway. You get your water, which would... I'm gonna place the water source blocks 2 back, just because I can. Oh, hey, look, iron. Just gonna grab cinnabar and iron real quick. Okay. Sorry, I get distracted. I actually wanted a hole there. I know what I can do. Oh, this one I didn't fill. Oh well. Anyway. Let's get a infinite water source going. Put it right here for now. My water is green. Alright. I'll just do that one last. Anyway. So you get your water going out here. Alright. That's all nice and flowy. And then you want to dig like this. This will continuously push that way. Then if you take stairs, water will push you up the stairs. You take another sign, put it there, and there, and there. You can place another section of water source blocks on top of where the stairs are. So those waters will push you this way, and then water flowing right here will pick you up and continue moving you. It's a very neat and handy trick. And then you just continue this trick for, well, pretty much everywhere, and I won't show you that. Oh, no, not there. Right. There. Very hard to do this while you're moving. Anyway, I will continue setting up... Oh, one other step. Basically, another thing of mob spawners is they have a stronger AI right now, so they will not just walk off and fall down. You want to make them think that there is a block here, and just like how water and lava detects that there's a block there and won't break it or anything, you can put a sign right here and just outline all of your platforms. I just do that all the way around. Another thing I learned is you'll have to do this in like cross sections where you want it, where water's flowing this way and then you want it to start flowing that way. You can actually put signs on the side of a sign, so you can start the water flow right here and then just continue moving. And you'll need that trick later, but not right now. Anyway, I'm gonna go fill out all of this, which is several more hours of work, and then I will be back. Alright, so after hours of work, the mob spawner is finally finished. And there's just a few key points that I want to show you, other than my lag, which is probably caused by my massive amounts of lights. I'll turn the lights off later. At these center sections, you have to have special ways you put the signs. As you can see here, I have signs, and then I put the signs on the side of signs, like I said. And what that does is it blocks water coming from this direction, and blocks water coming from that direction. And then I have source water blocks down under here to cause the water to only go this direction. And that continues through all of this stuff, just digging under the sign, so this water current just continues all the way to the center, where I have an interesting setup of signs right here. Apparently, not only can you put signs on the sides of signs, you can also put signs on the top of signs, which is rather an interesting look. But yes, the mobs will come here, and they like to jump, and then you just have to... Oh, one thing to note is about down here where you have these levels for the water elevator. You can't put water buckets on a sign, so what you have to do is you have to place a block, and then place a block in the middle so you can get it in the right location. Place source water there, so then that would become infinite. Then as soon as you remove that, that becomes infinite. Then you have to remove that, and then place the sign there. And then you just work your way up for those two levels that are right here. And then, anyway, they like to jump while they're in water, so they will come all the way up here. So yeah. The mob spawner is complete, and if I took it off peaceful mode and turned off the lights, I should get a lot of monsters coming out of that hole right there. Of course, I don't really want that happening right now, and that would be a very bad idea, especially if I got some creepers. Anyway, so now what I'm going to do is build the temple that the mob grinder is going to be in. And that'll be in our next episode. Thank you for watching. Shadow King 97 signing off. Farewell.